And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
In there. Oh. What it is, what it do. Oh, welcome back to class. Welcome back to class. Peace and love to the guys and goddesses and all the high vibrating species on the planet. Welcome back to the channels. How we living out there, man? How the world treating y'all, man? What we is doing? What we doing? Lady of the city, baby. Already. Vibing high vibing. I'm not letting them get on me. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not going for it. We's not going for it. I hope you ain't going for it. Hope y'all ain't out there going for it. Not for the job, you know what I'm saying? I told you, them energy vampires, they live. And they come to eat, man. But you ain't getting none off me figuring out your game plan. Once I figure out your game plan, boy, I figure out how to fight back, get back on your ass. Ooh. That ace card, get pow. Get on your ace card real quick. Get on your ace card real quick. But anyways, man, I hope everybody good out there, man. I'm doing great, as you see. I'm doing real good. We got another SCP, and we rocking with this 1265. That's 1265 SCP. The Mesozoic Preserve. Mesozoic. All right, man. So we either finna go to the center of the earth with this, or there was once upon a time. Because some people don't seem to think it's true, and then you got this other collect group that thinks it's true. I don't really listen, you know what? Let's just pull up a seat. We gonna see. We gonna check this out. Welcome to another segment of Hookah Twitties and SCPs, and we gonna figure this one out. If you're new, you know what I'm saying, like, share, and subscribe. No pressure, of course. No pressure. Never any pressure. You know what I'm saying? We don't sway minds over here. Try to sway minds or condone to any, you know what I'm saying, BS. Of course, you know what I'm saying. We just want to go through the files and just see what it is that possibly, just possibly, hypothetically, could have been hidden from you or me or us or we or however you want to look at it. I'm just here to check it out. So I'm not here to sway anybody's minds on belief or disbelief. I'm just here to know, which is the age that we're in. So I'm just here to know what's going on. So just in case if I'm out taking a stroll in the woods and I see such thing, I can think back to such thing, and I don't know what I need to be doing. Versus the person that always slips and falls in the scary movie, and you already know what befalls to them. You know what I mean? So, Academates, salute to you. Welcome back. I hope you got what you need. You know what I'm saying? Because I do. And we gonna get to what it is that we do. Bustin'.
Good afternoon, everyone.
What's happening?
My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-1265.
Is that it?
Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Site 1265, which contains SCP-1265, is to be publicly maintained as a wildlife preserve by the Safe and Clean Planet Initiative, a Foundation front company. Scientific discoveries made by the Foundation regarding wildlife within SCP-1265 may be published following corresponding evidence being found in the fossil record. Civilians wishing to travel through SCP-1265 are to be treated with Class D and Terrorgrade and selective amnestics in order to be unable to remember instances of SCP-1265-A that they come into contact with.
So it's the location.
All untreated civilians found to have come into contact with SCP-1265-A instances are to be treated with Class A retrograde or general amnestics, implanted with false memories, and released. Every 6 months, eggs laid by instances of SCP-1265-A are to be harvested for incubation and study before being released into the wild at maturity. Full procedures for care of young specimens of SCP-1265-A, including imprinting procedures, see Document 1265-1. Description: SCP-1265 is an irregularly shaped area of land measuring 50 kilometers within the Congo Basin, Africa. SCP-1265 is mostly contained within the Democratic Republic of the Congo, but approximately 15 kilometers is contained within the neighboring Republic of the Congo. The majority of SCP-1265 is uninhabited, save for some tribal villages, and contains flora typical of the Congo Basin. SCP-1265 is inhabited by several species known to be extinct, mostly from the clade Dinosauria. These animals, collectively designated as SCP-1265-A, appear spontaneously in groups of 5 approximately once every 30 days, and are not necessarily found on the fossil record within Africa. Instead, they appear to be selected based on the climate they lived in during the Mesozoic era. Instances of SCP-1265-A are incapable of leaving SCP-1265, as they dematerialize upon crossing the border of SCP-1265 and reappear in an area 3 kilometers of the border, sedated. SCP-1265-A are also not chosen based on one particular period of the Mesozoic, but the Cretaceous and Jurassic are the most well represented, with sparse population of Triassic period dinosaurs. In addition, several non-dinosaur reptilians such as pterosaurs are known to exist within SCP-1265, but are not commonly seen. SCP-1265-A instances, even carnivores, show no aggression or fear towards humans unless provoked. To date, the 3 Foundation personnel killed in SCP-1265 have died as a result of accidentally provoking a 1265-A instance, as opposed to being actively hunted by a carnivorous species of SCP-1265-A. Notably, there are few large carnivorous or herbivorous dinosaurs present as SCP-1265-A instances, and a lack of dinosaur species whose fossils have been found in North America. For example, species such as Tyrannosaurus rex and Brachiosaurus have never been cited in SCP-1265, but species such as Spinosaurus and Kentrosaurus are relatively common. Proportionally speaking, there is a 5-to-1 ratio of non-American dinosaurs to American species. Finally, there are several instances of SCP-1265-A that have not yet been discovered in the fossil record, collectively known as SCP-1265-Alpha. SCP-1265-Alpha instances are known for being unusually aggressive, and will often charge at or attempt to attack researchers and other animals within SCP-1265 indiscriminately. As of yet, Foundation researchers have been unable to determine the origin of most instances of SCP-1265-Alpha. Some have been found on the fossil record, and as such have been reclassified as instances of SCP-1265-A. Notably, SCP-1265-Alpha instances reclassified as SCP-1265-A usually lose all aggressive tendencies. SCP-1265 is believed to have existed for at least 200 years, according to historical records. Several instances of SCP-1265-A have been integrated into the folklore of several tribes in the area near SCP-1265. For further details, see Interview 1265-1. Interview 1265-1. An interview conducted by Dr. Wells in a Mboshi village 5.5 kilometers away from the perimeter of SCP-1265 regarding SCP-1265-A sightings. All dialogue has been translated by acid from the Lingala language. Playing log now.
What can you tell me about these monsters?
There are several of them in the jungle, almost all of them in the water. They do not eat people, though. Not most of them. Except for the Nguma Monene. Nguma Monene is like a big snake with legs. Walks on all fours like a dog. Has a big ridge on its back that will eat you if it catches you.
Tell me about Mokele.
Mokele Mbembe is the largest of them all. It is big enough to block rivers and makes the lakes rise. It can breathe underwater, but it is not a fish, and the earth shakes when it walks. There is also Bilu Imbilu, the beast with planks in its back.
Are these Mokele and Imbilu?
Yes and no.
No?
These do not have feathers. Everything else is right, but Imbilu has feathers. So does Mokele. They are almost like birds in that way, but they do not fly. The ones that do fly have no feathers.
What else can you tell me about the area?
It is hexed. The Mokeles and the Imbilus and others cannot leave it without vanishing, nor can their eggs or meat. Years ago, hunters tried to bring back the carcass of a Mokele. It took the whole village, and when they reached the edge of the area, it simply vanished.
How many people have gone into the area over the past several years?
Many. They are hunters, but they do not want to kill. They wanted to find Mokele and nothing else. They never succeed, for whatever reason. It is because they do not look in that one area for Mokele. We tell them it is dangerous, and it is. All people know that that area is dangerous, and not to go near it.
That will be all. Thank you for your cooperation.
Note: administration of amnestics was deemed unnecessary due to the familiarity the majority of the village had with SCP-1265. Collected notes regarding SCP-1265-A. Notes taken during a monthly expedition through SCP-1265 by Dr. Neal. I still find it fascinating that almost all instances of SCP-1265-A, well, the dinosaurs at least, are feathered, not scaled. All I have to say is this: Chen, eat your heart out. This blows Yishin out of the water. Wangs came across a few carcasses, and he's joked a few times about wanting to see what they taste like. I don't trust dinosaur meat, especially given what was found at that farm in China. There are some trilobites in the water, however, and the natives sometimes come here to fish for them. They taste like prawns. As noted in the main description, the majority of them are from the clad Dinosauria, and are all suited to fit the climate of the Congo. Several of them are quasi-amphibious, such as the Kentrosaurus, which prefers to spend time in water. Observation has shown that it can hold its breath for up to an hour at a time. As such, Kentrosaurus native to this area have large amounts of algae growing on their plates and spikes, occasionally giving the illusion that they are a living bush of some sort. Kentrosaurus are also quite docile, but we've seen that their thagomizers can take down small trees. Despite the theory created by Mr. Russell in the 1980s, there is absolutely no evidence that Troodon would have ever evolved into the so-called Dinosauroid, but are rather intelligent. They have been seen using rudimentary tools in a manner similar to chimpanzees in order to pick fruit from trees and throw rocks at prey in order to injure it. We found a family of baryonyx today. As it turns out, they're semi-aquatic and use their tails to shoot through the water after fish and chomp them up like a crocodile or gharials. They appear to be associating with a clan of Spinosaurus. Dr. Moore was very disappointed about seeing a live Spinosaurus, and I honestly can't blame him. They're mostly quadrupedal and have feather covering more like ducks than anything else. Their skeletal structure is completely unsuited for walking upright, and the less said about the so-called spine, the better. Scientifically fascinating, but as a lifelong dinosaur enthusiast, I must grieve for such a titan. We've made an incredible discovery. A four-winged flying dinosaur, with wings on both its arms and legs. Wang speculates that it's a completely new species of Microraptor, native to Asia. It's colored like a raven. Its plumage is an iridescent black. Since it's not been found in the record, it's an alpha instance. And those things are tetchy. Wang nearly got his finger bitten off sedating it. If it's ever found in the fossil record, we'll name it properly. But for now, it's just Microraptor foundationii. We finally found something that isn't feathered. It's a species of crocodile, Postosicus, late Triassic. It was drinking at the edge of a lake, when suddenly a pack of Colophysis jumped out and attacked it. Several of them went for its throat, cutting the jugular. As soon as it bled out, they began stripping the corpse to the bone. It was astounding, almost like a piranha tearing apart a cow in the Amazon. We managed to collect the skeleton, and Wang noticed that the thing had 3 shattered ankles, as if they'd fallen or landed on their feet. Probably why the Colophysis were able to take it down so easily. We saw a magnificent fight between Therizinosaurus and a Carnotaurus. The Therizinosaurus practically decapitated the poor carnivore, which was about the same size. The Therizinosaur then did something rather odd. It cut open the Carnotaur's corpse and dipped its claws in the blood, before scoring the trees around it with dinosaur blood. I believe that this was done for the purpose of marking territory. It's actually rather fascinating, if somewhat gruesome. The Therizinosaur then ate a bit of flesh from the Carnotaur and left the area. Dr. Moore had apparently never seen a Dilophosaurus outside of a certain movie. He was absolutely shocked when he saw one, and it wasn't a 2-meter-long creature that acted like a dog, but rather a 6-meter-long creature that looked like it could bite off his head. It ran away, but we managed to get some good pictures. Also found some footprints from an unknown sauropod. I honestly have no idea what on earth we saw today. We found a new instance of SCP-1265 Alpha. It appeared to be a ceratopsid, with a single horn and 4 short stumpy legs, but it had a long tail dragging along the ground. Uncharacteristic of ceratopsids, and it didn't have a frill of any sort. Instead, it almost seemed to have floppy ears near the top of its head. It was also quite aggressive, and was engaged in combat with a Pachyrhinosaurus for unknown reasons. It ended up goring the poor thing. We decided to head back to the site after that. I like dinosaurs just as much as the next guy, but going to the Congo? Nah. I'll stick to Steven Spielberg, thanks. Anyway, I think that about does it for today. Thank you all for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
Alright guys, and there you have it. We didn't go to the center of the earth. We just went to the Congo. Man, it just makes you think about all them places that's just has not been explored on the planet. And then those places that has been explored on the planet that they, you know what I'm saying, are remote and they don't allow certain people to go to. And we don't know about that either. You know. So, what do y'all think? Because I mean, to be honest with you, dude, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I can't really tell you what's in the Congo. Never been on this timeline. Never been to the Congo. I can't really tell you what's up in that motherfucker. So I can't tell you if I doubt it. Any of that stuff is in there. I can't doubt it. I can't tell you no. I can't tell you yay. All I can tell you is certain places like that, heads definitely on the swivel, because ain't no telling what you gonna run into. Then you talking about dinosauroid. I mean, that's, of course, that's description of some type of reptilian. Of course, all of them aren't bad. You know what I mean? And there's different type of reptilian. You know what I'm saying? There's like rankings and different type of species of them. So every time you hear reptilian, it's not necessarily the Dracos that somebody would be referring to. But yeah, yeah, man. Cause I'm like, say, even if we went to the center of the earth, you know what I mean? Boy. Well, not even necessarily the center, you know what I'm saying? You ain't necessarily even got to go to the center of that John, you know what I mean? You go to the center of the planet, or anywhere down there, and when you get to certain levels, you're going to see certain things, and it's going to really blow certain minds, because I heard that certain things want to come out. That's what I heard, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. According to that aristocrat dude, they can't wait to come out and start gobbling on some people. That boy was, he was adamant about that. You already heard what he said. That was their word, boy. That was the king, boy. You know, that was the king aristocrat right there, boy. That boy told you what he came to do and what they all gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Gobbling people down whole. You feel me? Looking like slime around this mother. I'm just saying. So, man, listen. And then on top of that, the mermaids, the mermen, and the sirens that be over there in on the other side of the world. You know what I mean? It's all types of stories about the mermaids. You know what I'm saying? Coming up to certain beaches and shores, and you know what I'm saying? It's several stories floating around over there. I mean, some. Put it like this, because one of the main reasons why I don't doubt it is because the waters over here are a lot more polluted than all the waters over there. Like all the water on the other side ain't necessarily is badly polluted as what's going on over here. You know what I mean? So definitely a lot more activity going on. You know what I'm saying? And on the other side of the world. Definitely a lot more activity. So, but hey, I'm not over there, so who am I to doubt any of those stories? You feel me? And I mean, not to mention these eyes. You know what I'm talking about? So, I'm good. I know there's something up with this. I mean, I'm probably finna have to go back and look at some of these names just so I can see what the, you know what I'm saying, what kind of, what? Cause, like, I was hip to dinosaur, but you know what I'm talking about, it was like, I didn't get familiar with all of them, and then like, some of these names just be ridiculous, what y'all are calling this stuff. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, it's crazy what some of the names that just, like, bro. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? What is this, guys? I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of dinosaur that is. Let's go back. Let's see if we can see some more. See if we can see some more. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they sitting there watching them. They watching them fight. Like, what is this? What is this? Then he said basically decapitated the thing. Like, wow. Like, then they battling. Then he smearing. He's smearing the. You know what I'm talking about? All around the joint. Like, yep, I did it. This my spot. You know what I'm saying? Be careful when you come through here. This liable to happen to you. This is a lot of intelligence we're talking about. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm thinking, okay, these things are intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Ratosaurus right here. You know what I'm saying? Ratosaurus. We have a Ratosaurus, guys. This is crazy. So y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Definitely see. So-called dinosauroid. Who would ever evolve into? See. What you selling, man? What is y'all selling here? Cause then quasi. Okay, academics. Head on swivel. Don't forget to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, and physically and emotionally protected. Keep your CT on. Stay your ass out the Congo. And I would say listen to the locals. If they say this area is dangerous, do not go over there. Everybody knows in this area, do not go, it is dangerous. So we do not go in that area. When you get that, don't take your ace out there in that area. Because apparently, it's never good. The people that go, they never come back. They just want to go see the thing, and they never come back. Alright. Well, we ain't going. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all ever get some pictures, send them on over. But we ain't going up in there. We good. We believe you. It's in there. Something's in there. Obviously. And it's big enough to take adults, and they're not coming back. And he said they were hunters. Therefore, you know they wasn't going in there empty-handed. They wasn't going in there light either. They know where they was going into. They walking into the Congo, so they already know the pack heavy. And they still didn't come back. That's telling you something. That's a no-go. So when you get that from the locals, when you go into your turns and you going around and and people say don't go or don't do or ask all the questions that you want. But it's still best that you take the advice that was given. Because I know it would spark my curiosity too. I'd be like, well, why not? Why not, old timer? Let me know. Put me on game. What's going on? Oh, real? Oh, where? Hey, did y'all hear that? So y'all still want to go? Okay, well, look. Check this out. I'm going to need you to run this story on over there to them. You know what I'm saying? And we going to have to work this out, because if you talking like that, then I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I think they got something else running through their mind that they just want to overlook such, you know what I'm saying? And then then they be chalking it up to folklore. We're gonna make it folklore or some mythology story or something like that. It's a whole entire area that people just travel through, and they just liable to see something. So they got to be, they constantly got to be on standby, because it's really the SCP is really the area, and it's the area that these things stay in this environment, because it fits. You know what I'm saying? It fits for them. It ain't been tampered by hand. You feel me? And they good like that. And that's the way they like to keep it. And the people passing through there ain't really getting bothered. They just see something. And I mean, I think it would be better, like, just tell them, like, hey, if y'all see something, just keep trucking. Don't worry about it. If you see something, just keep trucking. You feel me? It ain't nothing. It ain't gonna bother you unless you bother it. Like, well, what is it? It's Big Bird. You know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just let us know, and we'll just keep on moving. Get pictures if you can, but do not get out of your vehicle. That's on you. Get out of your vehicle at your own detriment. You know what I'm saying? Give people warnings. Let them know if you want to be retarded. Then, I mean, I don't really mean want to say it like that, but, you know, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, disobey orders or break the rules or the laws or whatever going on, and you get ate up and whatever, then that's on you, bro. But don't act like you didn't see the signs. Don't act like you didn't see the signs. And don't act like nobody didn't try to tell you. The evil of keep moving. So, Academates, I appreciate you joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your way out. No pressure, of course. No pressure, of course. I will see you next time. I don't know where we're going. I'm probably going to get with staff, and we're going to see what's busting on that list. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to see if y'all got any more requests. I'm going to look down here, and I'm going to check it out and see what y'all got to say. You feel me? So until then, y'all be easy, man. Be easy. Be easy. Peace and love. Peace and love.